Hey guys, Brooke from BP4U here, and I am just going to do a little video on how to make your photography business page. And I am super excited to do this for you guys. I'm excited that you're on this journey, and even if you're not doing this as a business, but just as a hobbyist to get your work featured out there, I think this is a really great step in the right direction. So let's go ahead and get started, and right now I'm on my personal Facebook page. So what you would do from there is you would go up here to this Facebook icon and go ahead and click that. That will bring you to your news feed, and from there you're going to go into pages right here on the left, and you're going to click create a page right here. Now real quickly, I want to talk about these different options. If you are let's say you're going to make newborn props, I would use product. If you're a non-for-profit photographer shooting different charity events or different things for free, that's like your niche, then I would do cause or community. If you're just doing this as a hobbyist, I would go ahead and do artist. And then last but not least, if you are a photography business trying to sell local gigs, I would go ahead and do local business or place. From here, we're going to choose a category, and I think professional services is best. We're going to do a business name, and let's go ahead and say it's Weddings by Brooke. And we're going to do 2 because I think this page already exists. Going to go ahead and put in our address. And then click Get Started. Alright, from here we're going to add categories. So I would do photographer and photographic services. Here you're going to tell people in a few sentences what this page is about. This is going to help in search results. So I would be as specific as you can. For instance, I'm a wedding photographer, so I would say something like wedding photographer servicing Indianapolis. Wedding photographer servicing Indianapolis. Sure, that'll work. If I wanted to put, I could put wedding and engagement photographer. I could put something I used to do is shoot a lot in Indiana, just like the whole state and Chicago. So I would, if I was still doing that, I would put wedding and engagement photographer servicing Indiana and Chicago. From there, you're going to put your website right here. And yes or no, it's not a real business, but you will put yes, it is. And yes, are you authorized to represent? Click Save Info. This is a profile picture, so I already have one saved. So I'm just going to go in, find my logo. And there you go. Now you'll notice it says Brooke Photography Indianapolis. That's my actual company, and I'm just making up a fake page. But obviously you'll want your actual logo there. Or if you don't use that, go ahead and put your favorite image with your watermark on it as well. Next. And then obviously you want to add this to your favorites. So go ahead and add to your favorites. Now, these pages are not my pages, so we're not going to claim those. I don't know who they are. So we're going to, actually just click skip. Tell us about the people you'd most like to connect with. This is very important. So what area and who are you trying to connect with? If you're doing seniors, I would make that age range less than 18. But still keep the higher ages on there because you want to reach their parents as well. If you're doing boudoir, I would, put the age range that you typically shoot. Here you can specify what area. So like, let's go ahead and put Indianapolis. And then let's just go ahead and put Chicago. So yeah, so that will get, and you can keep adding them. So this is really great. So you're going to want, and then obviously Chicago, and then you can increase this as much as you want. So if I was still doing all of Indiana and Chicago, I would change these accordingly. So that's really cool. You can really zero in on your demographic. Here, you're going to select their interest. So let's see, family and relationships. Okay, newborn photographer, I would do parenting, motherhood, things like that. Shopping and fashion, I would look into for like boudoir. So yeah, really use this tool and zero in on your clients that are going to see your page. We're going to go ahead and skip that for now, but you would want to go ahead and set that up. Now, we are going to add a cover for our timeline. And what's really cool about Facebook is it pretty much walks you through what you need to do. So you're going to like your page. I'm not going to like it because it's a fake page. And then you're going to use this tool. Invite your friends. I mean, that's how you're going to get the word out there right off the bat. And this is especially important if you're trying to book locally and you have a lot of local friends. So go ahead and invite them. We're going to go ahead and add a timeline cover, which we'll just click this button. Choose from photos. I already have one. Oh, no. You would use choose from photos if you already have photos within your Facebook page, but we don't have anything on here yet. So we're going to add a cover, upload photo. We're going to put that right there. Then, like, see how it's all, like, it doesn't look right? So this is very important. Whenever you're going to select your image, make sure you reposition it correctly. So you'll see this crossbar right here, and we're just going to move this up. And I like that. I'm a big fan of blue sky. Okay, so we're going to make that like that, and then always click Save Changes. Okay, now that's done. Now I'm going to show you some different things in the Facebook page that you're going to want to make sure you set up. I'm going to close this out. Okay, here's where you can promote your page. Now this does cost money, but that's something that is an option for you. Now you're going to go right here into the About section. You're going to click on it. Page info. Now here's where you're going to want to change your information. You're going to want to enter your Facebook web address. Oh, your page needs to have at least 25 fans to have a web address. So what that web address means is, like, see up here where it has these numbers or whatever. So once you hit 25 fans, you're going to want to go in and make sure to change that. Something else you're going to want to make sure to do is enter your email address into your website if you have one, your blog site. And you're going to want, because this is how people are going to contact you. So you really want to make sure to have all this information completely filled out. The next thing you want to do is create a call to action button, which is really great. I've talked about this in other videos, but this is how you're going to really give them another way to contact you. I really like the book now button. That's nice. So I would put that maybe to your pricing or to your contact page on your website. If you don't have a website, you don't have to use that, but that's a really great tool. Another thing is, in case you don't know that you can do this, is you can pin images to the top of your newsfeed. So let's say I uploaded an image and I really wanted to make sure everyone who ever went to my page saw it first. I would click pin to top right here. And what that's going to do is that's going to make sure that that image stays static at the top of my page. So I would use that space for any advertisements, sales, specials, and any pertinent information that you want your clients to see and not get buried. I would also make sure to keep that updated as possible, as that's very a powerful tool and you don't want your page to be stale. Okay, so at this point, you click Create Post right here, and you can write something just like you do on a normal Facebook page, and that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, leave me some feedback or some questions and comments in the comments, and I'd love to see your Facebook page, so put that on there as well.